exercises, establishing your meditation practice. I'm also here establishing my own practice and waking up with the alarm, not because it's early, not because it's the alarm, it's the following through, it's that having an idea, having a desire, having the intention, and then following through with the action. So the being here, the doing. And I think this is something that quite a lot of people could struggle, is the following through. And I can see from childhood, in my own childhood, looking at my own inner child, but also as a mum, where due to, lack of time, lack of patience, lack of money, and even lack of understanding, we are very often setting no boundaries to our children. And even though, we're not doing this out of any purposeful reason, but we are doing that subconsciously. We're doing that quite often through the day. There is that, no, you're not doing that. No, you're not doing that. And if you think about how creative a child's mind is, how active, how busy, in a good way, a child's mind is, they're always going from one thing to another, one thing to another. And yes, there is more activity that they can actually fit through the day. There's more activity that they can actually fit within the parameters that we set for them in terms of, how tidy is that activity going to be? How much work is going to be after for us to tidy up and clean up? And, and we do go through this in our heads all day long. But what we're doing as well, we are setting no boundaries of saying no for this, no for that, no for this, no for that. And that stops the child from moving forward, from following through with that desire, with that creativity, with that ability to just follow through from the first ignition that was that thought process. So this is the uncomfortable, and I would like to invite you to join me in meditation now, in this energy field that's starting to develop around us. I can already feel it. It's already ready for us to step in. And I ask you to set intention just to be here, just to listen, to be comfortable with the uncomfortable, to be comfortable with the silence moments. Because the first thing that we need to bring in here is trust. Trust that as you set the intention, as you have that desire, the idea when you're a child, but right now you're setting the intention, and you trust that the universe and your soul is going to deliver that for you. There's no one else here that can put a stop to it. There's no one else here that can say, you're not doing it. You can do it. This is just you and your guides, you and your universe, setting the intention and allowing it to happen. So I ask you to take a few breaths, just where you find more relaxation in your body. And allow for the energies to kind of move through you like this. And you will do this quite a few times, just moving through and clearing and cleansing, removing doubts. Reorganizing your energy patterns, because a lot of the times our energy patterns is, I have a desire, I have an idea, I move forward, and then we feel this other energy coming towards us and we retract, stop. So we stop the follow through of doing things. But a lot of the times now, like for example, getting up in the morning, there was no here to stop me. But in my energy pattern, I felt myself setting the intention, getting up, and then wanting to come back, wanting to retract my own energy. As if someone is coming towards me to say no. But there's no one there anymore. But I'm still doing that pattern. Having the desire and not following through, coming back to me. And this is what this energy is doing. The energy is coming down and clearing, reorganizing the energy pattern for you. And I want you to trust, because that's the follow through, that's the understanding that things are getting done. But we also understand that when things get done, we need our own actions, our own movement with our hands, with our voice, and we need to follow through the action to complete the action. So if you're feeling stagnant, blocked, to perform any activity in a day that you're struggling, when you set your intention to do it and you don't get it done, this is the time. This is the time to heal, to release, to acknowledge what is it that stops you from moving forward. Do you want to create a new healthy routine and you're struggling to stick to it? Do you need to make a decision and follow through? Do you want to work on any addictions, any behavioral obsessions? Do you have a project and you're struggling to complete, you're struggling to follow through with your creativity? Let's just sit and receive this light. It's incoming, it's flushing through your body from the top of your head. And we want to speak to our masculine energy and ask your masculine energy, because this is going to ignite cleansing in your energy field. Our feminine energy is the creator, the energy that senses everything around us, everyone around us, and ourselves. Is our intuition, is our point of guidance to know what's true to you, what's true to us. Our desires, our creation, our creativity, our imagination, and even our decisions. The feminine energy know. But the masculine receives this information from the energy, from the feminine energy. And the masculine operates the masculine energy, puts into action the masculine energy, brings it all together and manifest in our 3D life, in our reality. So we want to ask the question to your masculine energy, and you can do this in your own mind or speak out loud for yourself. What is your question? What do you want to ask your masculine energy that can help you understand? Why is it difficult to make changes in your life? Why is it difficult to follow through with creative projects and ideas and decisions and changes? And you'll sit and wait and breathe, feeling this energy. Wait for your answer, whatever comes to mind. Trust. Take it, note, and trust. So we give ourselves this moment to receive our answers. Any uncomfortable point in your body, I want you to breathe through it and feel and sense this uncomfortable. While you're asking your masculine energy, why is it so difficult to follow through? And as you sit in this energy field, lots of sensations going through your body. And it's okay if you're not feeling it. It's happening. It is happening. And this energy has cleansed our chakras from our crown in our head all the way down to our feet. Our channel is open, and the more we ask our questions, the clearer the answers will be. And we know our feminine energy is always ready and sensing our moments for us, within us, our situation, the way we interact with people. The feminine energy is picking up everything that it needs to send the masculine energy the action plan. So the masculine can put into action, act upon it, and manifest that in your life. A simple driving situation, for example, in an intersection, your sat-nav froze, you're not very sure which way to go, and you follow your intuition, and your intuition says right, turn right, and you do. and you drive a bit more and you realize, oh, I know where I am now, and you found your way back. This is the process of the feminine speaking to the masculine putting into action. And where is that process congested, stagnant for us? Is it the development of your intuition and listening and feeling your intuition? Is it on the feminine side of things? Is it on the action plan, putting everything, following it, everything through it, making those changes that you desire in your life within the masculine energy? Or is it the communication of the two? Or is it that transfer of the intuition knowledge to the masculine, for the masculine to then go forward and move on and put the action plan? Can you ask yourself and sense where there could be some stagnant energy that is struggling to shift and therefore interfering with this process from the intuition to the action plan? And whatever comes to you, I want you to trust, take note, don't question your answers. Even if you don't believe it, even if you think your intuition is on point, or even if you think your following through is on point, but that's what your soul is telling you, that where it needs work. Trust, and accept. And whatever answer you received for yourself, or whatever emotions come up or sensations in your body from those answers, I want you to feel your sensations. Stay with your sensations in your physical body. And you sense it and you feel it. And it's in this feeling with the feminine energy that your soul releases the uncomfortable with the masculine energy. And everything is being done within your vessel, within your body, through your soul, from your guides. You're just sitting and trusting. I'm here, healing with you. I am healing my masculine energy, putting into action things, putting into action, making it happen in my life. And that's the uncomfortable for me. And I'm feeling, I'm sensing, I'm sitting with it. The uncomfortable moves through the body, the uncomfortable wants movement, the uncomfortable wants shifting. You might feel it in your legs. Wherever you feel, just stay with it without stopping it, blocking it, wanting to change it. It only takes a few minutes for it to be released, and you feel the release. it just to release. Allow it to release. Allow to release any uncomfortable, stagnant energies within the feminine energy or the masculine energy, or in between the communication of the two. We want that communication channel to be clear, to be divine, to be fully guided by your soul. And we ask ourselves and our guides to help us see that which we need to see in the next few days, to show us why we're struggling to follow through. And now the release is coming through. The release is coming through, releasing from your body, leaving your body. I want you to go in your heart now. Breathe into your heart if you feel the release. And even if you don't, still breathe into your heart, because this field is going to assist. So this process, this release is complete between us all, whether you hear live or recorded. And you are releasing now whatever was stagnant for you. From the answers that you got, that's now being released. And with this 7 days, 7 sunrises, establishing our meditation practice. From my guides, I understood that we needed to go through a cleanse. We needed to go through some understanding on where to work consciously in our blockages, to be able to maintain a practice that works for us. And it doesn't mean you're going to practice now every day at sunrise. No. Here we're just evolving the essence of following through, of commitment. And after these 7 days, you will find your own practice, your own meditation practice, your own self-growth practice. You will. But you're going to be carrying the codes of commitment, the codes of accomplishment, the codes of following through your ideas into action and completing it. The codes of completeness. All these codes we are receiving in this next 7 days to help us have that within us. So we can always call upon it and tap in to assist us in accomplishing, manifesting, changing our reality, changing our ways, completing what we started. And I invite you now to go in your hearts, expand your heart, build this light within your chest, and be open to accept these codes that we're ready to accept today. We made space in our being. We made space in our energetic being to receive this. Breathe into your heart chakra, expand. What colors do you see? What sensations do you feel? This beautiful light is building up, growing in this field between us all. We're all sharing codes of healing, and we're all receiving, and we're all giving. And yawning is a sign of release. You're releasing stagnant energies. That's the beauty. Lots of energies of assistance is playing in this field. I want you to be open to receive. Trust it's happening. Believe it's happening. And accept it's happening. Your heart is fully expanded. Not fully, we have so much to expand our hearts, but it's expanded. And as you are in your heart, gently ask you to come around, very gently, but staying in your heart at the same time. Coming back to your body, coming back to the shape of your body. And as you come around, with the heart fully expanded in your chest, you can start the day now, knowing that that channel of communication between the feminine energy and masculine energy is open. You are sensing intuition. You are sending the action plan to the masculine energy, and the masculine energy is going to put into action. And that's your masculine energy within, your actions, your plans, your change of reality. Feel it in your heart as you come around. And I invite you to come back again tomorrow. We're doing 7 sunrises. Meditation to show up, just to be here. And get to the end of this, completing this, learning how to fulfill this communication from our soul level to help us make changes in our lives, make changes that we desire to make changes, but complete those changes. And thank you so much for showing up with me. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I send you love and light.